Hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream. Well, look at that, the chat is in the wrong position. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I just got new screens, and haven't quite figured out all the stuff yet. Because the chat is in the wrong position on the stream, you might have figured out that I have 1440p screens now instead of 1080p. Let me see if I can fix that. Should not be too difficult, to be honest. There we go, I'll put you there. And then the alert box will also change. There we go, that should be fine. Yeah, quite a lot of pixels. And I also have two screens now, which is very nice, but there are some technical things which I haven't quite figured out yet. But I hope you're all having a good time. And I hope we're gonna have a good time tonight. And I'm going to have a tired time, because I have slept terribly the past 2 nights. Because we had a family weekend, which was wonderful. But I did not like the beds they had there. Actually, I hate them. And my hay fever was playing up, because apparently whatever I'm allergic to, I'm not sure exactly, was more prevalent at the location we were at. Because it wasn't as bad as it was before, and it also isn't as bad now anymore, even though I only returned today. Maybe also the fact that we were outside a lot, but, you know, I was inside when I slept, so I don't know. Anyway, hope you're doing better than I am. But I'll have a good night's sleep this night, so things will be fine, hopefully. Can you tell us a bit about first aid stations in the game? Well, they cure your guests of pukiness. My wife asks you to do a face reveal. Go watch the Q&A. I did a face reveal on there. Allergies suck. Yeah, usually around this time of year my hay fever is done for the year. But it's a bit late. And also a bit longer than usual this year. But whatever. I will be fine. If this is the worst of my allergies, it sucks, but you know, it's not deadly. It's not like a deadly peanut allergy or whatever. Anyway, I can read your chat now a lot better, because it's on a big 1440p screen on a powerful computer. It's not on a tiny, weak laptop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Build Your Own Six Flags Park, which is basically the standard for a lot of things. And we're going to start, obviously, with a merry-go-round on the left side, which is basically what I always do in this park. And it's because I like it, looks nice, but also for the music. Where's my music? Hang on. There we go. There's my music. Is it going to be cursed? Most likely, yes. Most likely it's going to be very cursed. I mean, it's whatever you want. Name a chaotic ride after my cat. Sure, Dorian. This is not very chaotic. Doreen. I can't type. Okay, but what do you guys want me to build? Anything goes. Well, you know, keep it vaguely PG, but other than that, all cheats, these are options, not cheats. All cheats are allowed. I can't build everything, because I will probably get more requests than I'm able to build. Let's see, let's turn them all on. Oh, almost all of them anyway. Can we get a merry-go-round mirrored on the other side, but slightly off? Sure. Also, no, I'm not going to start this park with merry-go-round madness, with a broken merry-go-round. Because that will get annoying quickly. Come on. There we go. This is slightly off. Alright, I'll rename the park Marcel's Manic Merriment. That's quite a good name. Merriment. I did not spell that the way you spelled it. Place a squirrel bush near the entrance. Let's see, what do we have here? This is a squirrel bush. Actually, if I remove these bits. And there we go. That tree was in the way as well. I can do nice things here. There we go. Thank you for the 100 bits, Piscrate, and the follow Serious Matty B. Salmon, pink balloon stall, and the drowning pool are musts. Well, of course. Well, a drowning pool we kind of already have. Also, where are my guests? Oh, there's the first one. Thank you for the 2 months. Lost in question. And let's do the salmon pink balloon stall. Very important. Although Slime isn't here, is he? Could you try a bobsled coaster launch onto the path? You see, the problem with that is that it only works once. And I can't have it... You know, what I like is rides that continuously do weird stuff or are interesting or something like that. A stage for Drowning Pool to come and play at the park. Like it's a band. I mean, I'm terrible with scenery. There's already a big stage in one of the scenarios. I can try, and I'll make a little drowning pool like here. Let's see. I can recolor these later if I need to. Where are the walls that I want? These are what I want. I want a bigger stage. And then we'll do that. Oh no, they need to be on the outside. That's annoying. Like that. And then I need more of those. And then we need more walls. Like that. And we'll put a roof on it. That doesn't fit. I don't know how to build a stage. I really don't. There's some animatronic rock band characters you can play. Yeah, you know what? I'll not put a roof. Let's see. Object selection. Where are they? They are in one of the themes. So if I do these, then I filter out custom. Because there are way too many of those. Also, drink some water. I will drink some water. You're not that terrible at scenery. I remember a live stream with a very nice rock. That was a nice rock. Let's see, what would they be at? Mythological, North America, Pagoda, Panda. Possibly Roaring Twenties? Like the rock and roll thing? South America space, yeah, probably that. Let's see, which one? Yes. These are massive. Oh, these are also non-moving. Where are the moving ones? Well, here we have our jazz band. And then this is a fireman. We don't need them. You know what? I'll have 3 of these. There we go. There's drowning pool. That's what you wanted. I'll put a nice sign on it. Nah, that's good enough. Drowning pool. Because, sure, why not? Make a pathway surrounded by cotton candy stalls and place dueling toilets at the end. Hang on, first I need to lower the entry price. Otherwise guests aren't going to get in. Why do we only have 1 guest anyway? Where are the other guests? Oh, there they come. So it was the right price that was the problem. Or the entry price. Hang on, before we start, I'm going to do that. Just to get some standard stuff here. So that the guests will stay in the park longer and, you know, all that good stuff. And a food stall. Thank you for the 2 months. The marmalizer. Okay, so what was it? A path surrounded by cotton candy stalls. Okay, I'm going to expand this a little bit. But you know what? I can just do it from here. And then it ends in dueling toilets. So that's gonna be 1 toilet here. 1 toilet here. And then we're gonna have paths all around them. And they be dueling. And then on the way there, we're going to have a lot of cotton candy stalls. Because, why not? And there. Call both toilets after the original dueling coasters at Island of Adventure. I have no idea what they are. I have barely heard of Island of Adventure, so I don't know. Oh, hey Max. How you doing? They were called Dueling Dragon. Dueling Dragons. Was it like Ice and Fire then? Or something like that. Oh, just the Dueling Dragons. I could also call them the Liquid and the Solid. I mean, the Liquid and the Solid is kind of poo and pee, what you want, Mr. Vedros, but a little bit more eloquent, you know? Would it be possible to get a random dead end without any rides or stalls? Sure. There you go. There's Fire Dragon and Ice Dragon. I knew it. It's always, when it's Dueling Dragons, it's always fire and ice. It just is not possible to do it any other way. No, not Icy Dragon. Oh yeah, they're a Harry Potter thing now. I did see a video about that. Probably from Coasterbot. Add 2 balloon stalls next to the stalls, one with yellow balloons and brown ones. Of course. Of course. Get your souvenirs here. Oh, I don't have the money. Hang on. What do you mean I don't have the money? This will be yellow. Oh, that. If it looks like that, go to the doctor. Also, if it looks like this, also go to the doctor. This is probably the most accurate. Thank you for the bits, Biscrite. A maze where the guests exit and fall into the abyss. Oh, you simply mean a death maze. There we go. Death maze. Yes, this is actually called a death maze. As my saved track design. Because why not? You know? Ah, the first coaster of the park. What will it be? Let me hire some staff. And let me now also make immediately all the handymen useless. That's not what I want. By disabling vandalism and littering. What we got? Anything. Well, no custom rides, but... You know, no custom designed rides, but... I mean, no custom ride types, but... Anything. Fire all my staff, of course. Not that, like I said, it's gonna do much. Because the rides cannot break down. There's no vandalism. There's no littering. The staff is quite useless. Well, the entertainers did a little bit. Making the guests cheerier before they fall to their death. But other than that, the staff weren't doing much. Is there a lift? Anything is available. A flying coaster. Sure. Well, I don't have it available right now, but we can change that. Let's see, flying coasters, the F, of course. There we go. Also, ignore research status. Yeah, that's already enabled. And there we go. I'll build it here. I heard Marcel is listening to chat and it's already insane. Yeah. I mean, it's not my fault, really. Like, any war crimes I commit today will all be entirely your fault. Not mine. Oh, you can make this much worse. I mean, so far this is just a normal flying coaster. I am open to modifications. I'll build this as, well, you know, as a normal flying coaster. As normal as it gets from me. It'll not be very realistic. Welcome home, Kengi. So, one thing I don't particularly like about the flying coaster is its lack of elements. It only has twists and a half loop. Where's the corkscrew? Where's other stuff? I don't know. Where's the full vertical loop? It normally has those. Yeah, well, the interesting thing is usually a B&M coaster has a larger variety of elements available than the Aero or Vekoma counterpart. But with the flying coaster and the laydown coaster, it's the other way around. You should make it do a tower helix like a blender. Okay, for that we do need to go a little bit... Oh, you know, actually, you know what we can do? If I... Let me just go up a little bit. And we'll go like that. And we do this. How far up does it make it? We'll do the chain lift a little bit faster. Let's see how far up it makes it. Because then we can go down the middle with the small helix, which will be interesting. Of course we could put... Hang on, there's already chain lift on this. It says there's chain lift on it. I accidentally put chain lift on the entire track. So it can never go slower than the chain lift speed. Oh well. Let's increase it to 159. Oh, not enough cash? What do you mean? Okay, I'm not gonna go higher than that, because then it obscures too much of the rest of the park. There we go, now it gets proper insane. And then we'll go like that. Lateral G's are absolutely screwed already on this ride. And, you know, that'll be fine. Oh, we need to turn around still. Because this doesn't work. The interesting thing is, the game still thinks you're connected anyway. Obviously, you are. Oh yeah, you can't actually test it. Huh. So, actually, I do need to be one up. Because we'll need to be like that. And then, I can just do that. Isn't it wonderful? This will be absolutely safe. I guarantee it. And then we'll go like that. Also, this should not have any other paths leading up to it. So, I'm going to put a little fence around here. Like that. And then I will build path around it. Color or ride of your choice. Go ahead. I'll open it. Now you know what? I'm gonna make this symmetrical. So we're gonna go like that. All salmon pink. You know what? For today it's fine. There we go. It's not like I was planning to use this park in recordings anyway. You second calling it the toilet bowl. Sure. Also, yeah, you're indeed not sorry. The toilet bowl. There we go. We have 2.01 excitement, 24.21 intensity and 15.76 nausea. Perfectly normal ratings. Ooh, we have almost exactly 10 positive G's. We can do better. We can do much better. Oh, thank you for the 5 months. Wild Mark appeared. Yes, I will do suggestions. I don't think this will reach 410. It doesn't have the time. Although maybe, actually. No, it will. Cool. 437. Awesome. Oh, do you hear that? The sound is overflowing. Every now and then you hear a really low sound because it reaches a very high speed. For a little bit. But then it speeds up again, so the sound goes up again as well. Build a Giga or a Hyper up to support height and all the way back down with a hard brake and then back to the station. That sounds almost like a normal coaster. What about a miniature railway that clips through the ground, have the entire track just be one step below the ground? That's kind of interesting, but I'll first build this. But this is quite quick anyway. Luckily, we can do chain lift on these now. Oh, you know what we can do? Yeah, no, we'll just do it like this. Up to support limit. And down. It still has chain lift on it, but it doesn't matter. And brakes. This thing will have terrible stats. And not because of excessive Gs, because that will be fine. Like, I'll increase this chain lift speed a little bit to 20. So it goes a little bit faster. But it's not crazy fast. Thank you for the 20 bits, Piss Create. I won't do all your ideas, by the way. Just because you're doing bits, because I want to do other people's ideas as well. We had another idea, Max's idea. There we go, there it goes down. And it stops it just in time. It didn't get any LEDs, right? A tiny little bit! But it wasn't enough. Bigger coaster type for me cannot be used. Now, because it has been used recently. But as long as those aren't being used, you can still suggest. But I'm obviously doing other ones first. Like this one at the moment. Alright, it needed to be 1 unit in the ground. Like this. Actually, I have a better idea. Much better. We'll do it half a unit into the ground. Because, with this one... There we go. Half a unit into the ground. Oh, I need to keep that enabled for now. That's probably what you had in mind. And then we'll go that way. And we'll go under that. Because, once again, why not? And then we'll go over ourselves. So that we don't accidentally create a collision. Yeah, grass does make a great natural brake system. Some of the guests will fall through the railroad. Look at these supports. These supports are drawn in the wrong position. Because the game is not used to the minigal or the miniature train being at this height. That's interesting. And we'll go that way. And done. Oh, one problem. I can never ever connect this to a path. Well, actually, maybe I can. What if I just nudge these up a little? Does that work? I think it does. Yeah, it looks like it works. Now I'll disable that cheat so that I don't accidentally keep doing that. No minimum waiting time, screw that. I hate minimum waiting times. There we go. Perfectly rendered. As it should be. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the stats of this thing. 329289137. Because it misses a drop. Top each of the merry-go-rounds with ancient pyramids. Problem is, the pyramid is bigger. Need to turn off zero clearance. I mean, sure. Looks great. I quite like the sound of the steam engines. Okay, what's next? What shall I build next? Name it Mr. Bones' Not So Wild Ride. Alright. Mr. Bones... Oh, caps lock. bones, not so wild. Right. Drink some water. I will. Seafood stall. Why? Because Cody hates them. Oh, I don't have it available. You know what? Let's actually... I'll just select everything for a minute. So that I don't have to keep selecting stuff. Actually, we can do this much quicker. There we go. Now we have everything. Including the seafood stall. And we'll rotate it once. There we go. Also, this needs to be more expensiver. There we go. 30. And I'll do forever ads. Because we could use them. And I'll advertise that. And that. There we go. The funny thing is you'll actually be able to see the guests drink out of the tentacles. Yes, I said that correctly. Yeah, the Giga is lame. But guests, you know, still often do have an intensity preference where they like 2.89 rides. So, they'll be fine with this. The positive Gs are not as bad as I thought. I thought it would be like 7 or 8, but it's only 5.7. Huh. I have a semi-NSFW name for the seafood stall. Is it slightly Japanese? Can the roof on the bumper cars be erased? I don't think so. I would challenge you to make a realistic side friction coaster like the old style. Honestly, I don't think that's too difficult. Let's build it here. Because I don't think they were very big. Let's do it like this. I don't think they had block sections. That stuff wasn't invented yet. I think they were mostly a bit like this. You know, we'll put in another turn. I don't know if they usually had that, but... This looks, you know, not super realistic. Let's see if we go down only one. Yeah, you know what? I could see this as being a real side friction coaster. This doesn't seem super unrealistic to me. I mean, unless we screw with it. Although, you can't screw with it too much, because it will fly off the tracks. Because that's what side frictions do. We could put, like, different train cars on it. Train cars. What the hell's a train car? Like, is it still realistic if we do jet skis? How fast is it? 20? Did you say? Oh, because jet skis always go 20. Congratulations, Chocolate, by the way. Losing weight is really difficult. You know, I've been struggling with that myself, so... good job. Can we get Bengal Tiger cars from Wacky Worlds on the side friction? Sure. Bloody hell. That's a big list. Bengal Tiger cars. There we go. And there we go. It looks like it's eating the track. They're not quite aligned properly. It's because when they're in a twister, they're obviously the track is round. So it goes down lower and goes up higher. Let's see. That I was gonna do that. How about you build your 10 by 10? You see, the problem with that is that it's incredibly ugly. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. Jiggles03. Because if I build it, you know, there we go, it's this one. Like, it's fine. But if we rotate the park, it's not so fine. It's in the way. And so I will not build it. They should make a Zoo Tycoon Roller Coaster Tycoon combo. I mean, that's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 with soaked, no not soaked, but wild basically. Also, we need this everywhere. Because it's, I don't know, they're lamps. And we'll go like that. Well, you know what, this square is enough for now. Build a free toilet, but it's in the back of the park. We currently do have free toilets. But guests will never head for that. Guests will always go for the nearest toilet. So, they only check the price once they're at the toilet. So they will never go to it unless they're already close. Drowned guests number 68. They're not in the park anymore. They might have perished in the maze. The maze has already killed 258 guests. I could... Nope. 168 is also not in the park. 268 is in the park still. 71 works. Alright. Well, we'll have to wait a minute. Build a wooden coaster with splash boats as cars. Sure. Hang on. First, I will drown this fella. There we go. Why is there a hallway of screaming cotton candy demons? Because someone wanted me to build one. Let's build a good old wooden coaster. Yeah, we'll go like that. Now, you know what? We'll go up like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Looks absolutely fine. And we'll go down like that. We still have chain lift. I keep forgetting to turn it off. And then we'll go like that. How will it get up? There's chain lift. Let's see, if we go to... boats? Is it called boat? What's it called? Hang on, let me check. It's called coaster boats. Okay. Coaster boats. There we go. Nice fast chain lift. Now we need to do the blue one. There we go. This is how they will go up and down. Looks perfectly normal. Also, loopings. Coaster boats on loopings. Looks perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I have an idea again. A coaster where most of the track is mini golf holes, except every now and then a looping or random stretch of track, making the train teleport all around the place throughout the park. That might be a better idea to build later, when we actually have a park to make it go all around. Okay, come on. If we do that. Yeah! It even goes through the looping. And then we go down again. And we'll go once again through the looping. I said, there we go. Perfect. And we'll return to the station. Oh, be sure to include a splash. Well, yeah, I should. So, splash. There we go. By the way, I can already tell this stream won't be very long because I'm already tired. But I didn't want to cancel it. But yeah, like I said at the start, I've had 2 bad nights. So I could use a good one. What happened? Family weekend. But that wasn't actually the reason. The reason was that both my hay fever is playing up and I absolutely hate the bed, so I couldn't sleep. And I don't know why, but I had a feeling that when I was at like, there were like 2 beds pushed together. And when I was at like the outside of one of the beds, it was sort of fine, but then I would almost fall out of bed. If I was on the other side, then it would like dent in a lot. I would like sink into the bed a lot. And it would be annoying because I would constantly have the feeling of rolling towards the middle. Not really falling in between. But it would be like I would be sleeping on a sloped surface. And now there were box springs and I don't usually, I sleep on a normal mattress here at home. And I am not the lightest person, to say it lightly. Haha, light. But those beds I do sink in those beds a little bit more than the average person. So that maybe helped, or well, made it worse actually, helped make it worse. But yeah, it wasn't nice. I kept waking up. First of all, it took me a long time to get to sleep, then I kept waking up and, needing to readjust myself and whatever. And in combinations with the allergies, which just hurt my eyes, and the medicine I'm currently taking don't really seem to do a lot. So I need to get different ones for next year. Can you do a launch freefall with a merry-go-round car? No, you cannot. In the cars, the launched freefall or the merry-go-round car is not available. It also seems that at whatever place we were at, well, we were at Haaksbergen, there's a lot more of whatever I'm allergic to than is here at home. I mean, it stands to reason we were in nature, like at some sort of retreat, which was built for these kind of things. Surrounded by a lot of fields and stuff. But here at home, I'm in a city. So there's obviously a lot less, especially if it's grasses I'm allergic to, I don't actually know. Then there's a lot less stuff that annoys me. Okay, so let's pick a funny one. There's a lot to choose from. Oh, thank you. The Edge Crimson. Where do the guests keep their litter? Up their knockhole. If you don't know what knockhole is, go watch QI. Sloth train. That just makes me laugh. A sloth that launched upwards. Lol. I like that. Haaksbergen is near your place. Oh, then we were quite close together. Kind of romantic. I actually never ever go there. Like both Twente and the Achterhoek. I have no reason to go there. Other than going to stuff like this. Like I have no family there. Well, all my family was there for a weekend, but no family that lives there. And it's not on the way to another Dutch bit. Did you know that Haaksbergen has the most metal municipal logo? I did not. Hang on, let me... Haaksbergen logo. I mean, it's not that metal. It's, you know, black and red and white. Path maze. Oh, I can build a path maze. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Andrew1015. Let's see, we'll do a path here and a path here. And then we'll just start putting fences down. Like that. And then we'll design our maze out of this. You know what, I'll start with an outline. Because I don't want it to be too big. And then we design the maze like this. And then we build path in it. Then we destroy all the fences. And then the path maze is done. Okay, so this will be a dead end. This will also be a dead end. But it will continue a little bit longer. There we go. This is not too difficult of a path maze. But it still is one. There we go. And here is your path maze. Oh, forgot another one. Guests seem to be able to... Well, this guy is not gonna be... Oh, they're all continuing. Nope, yeah, they are getting lost. Well, not all of them. I bet if I connect this... Oh, no. And build right here, they might be actually be tempted. Could you build a roller coaster and pit Swan cars on it, call it Swan dives? I mean, I'll have to build a dive coaster for that. Because Swan dive coaster. Let's see. Chain lift. And then holding, actually, we'll do that. Holding brake for drop. And this will be your dive coaster. Thank you for the follow. Quadrifoglio. I might have mispronounced that a little bit. And a little hill, and it's almost like King Dakar. Oh, need that. Yeah, that's a perfect connection game. Nothing wrong with this. I think it will actually properly test even. Hang on, let me see. Swan boats. I keep being surprised by how massive this list is, because I selected everything. Oh, no it won't. I think in the originals it would test, but also crash. I'm not sure though. Maybe it didn't. Hello, Mr. Swan. We can't actually properly see it on the chain lift because there's a giga coaster in the way. But this is good enough. Oh, hey, there you are. It will not get a lot of speed, I think. I think it will slow down to 0 pretty quickly. Well... yeah. Maybe. Hang on, let me check. What's the ID of this? 38, so... right, set mass. 38. 65,535. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted sub. Sayuki is best name. I do appreciate that very much. And they still slow down very quickly. Well, I can't stop that, unfortunately. But, you know, they're heavier. It's still better. We just... hang on. We have just unlocked something. That's impossible. I'm still researching, even though... oh, we ignored the research. But we're still researching things. We can turn that off. Because we already have everything. There we go. Now I can rename this Swan Dive. Perfect. Let me turn on the lights. In my own room, not the game. You spelled mass like ma... oh, I just failed. Yep. I failed to do it. And I didn't spot it. Okay, now it should be different. Let's see though, let's see. Because these are boats, they should normally be quite light. Reached the top speed of 40 before, now 122. Hell yeah. Okay, a little bit faster chain lift. Oh, these are stupidly light probably. I think these guys will be stupidly light because overflows. Yeah, they just stopped. Oh wait, no, that was the... never mind. It didn't work. It was that was the holding brake for drop. I'm so dumb. Also, look at them bumping each other around. Nice. So look at what happens. They go incredibly slowly in the station. But once the next one goes around... bump. Oh, it didn't bump. Oh, huh? It suddenly bumped a little bit after the guests went off. The physics are weird here. That's not a swan, that's a peregrine falcon. It's the same for me. Well, there you get your swan dive. Ooh, 6.59 Gs. That's not okay. It's a little bit heavy, you know. But alright. I have created a scenario called Dagobah's Triptych, and I wonder if it's even possible. If you share it on the Discord, I'll have a look at it. And if I think it's possible, I might play it on stream. Or attempt it on my own. It's probably going to be possible. but there are definitely people who have played scenarios that aren't possible. Played scenarios, made scenarios. Okay, what shall I build next? The bumping arrangement looks unsustainable. Ah, we'll be fine. Make a water coaster with woody trains on it, sure. As a nice mirror to this one. We will also build it right here then. And we'll go up steeply. Oh, cool, because we have enabled draw all track pieces. We now, the water coaster, because it uses the same track piece style as the junior coaster, now has access to the small level to steep pieces. Which it usually wouldn't have. Which is kind of nice. And then we can go like that. That totally... I wonder how much that will actually slow it down. Wooden coaster, wooden coaster. There we go. Let's see. How much does this slow it down? Oh, it's only 4 cars. Alright, faster chain lift. Only 3 cars. Oh, it doesn't slow it down at all. Because it's not a water coaster, it can't be slowed down by this. Well, we can just do this for a while. And it will be absolutely fine. Now we'll do this. And that. There we go. Isn't this a nice figure? Actually, we should go this way. It's like a pretzel. I call this Marcel's pretzel. And I like it. Will this crash? I don't think the trains can be close enough together for that. Maybe if we turn off minimum waiting time. Yeah, we don't need chain lift anymore. Also, a little bit of this. Because, why not? Wait, what are support limits? And we'll go down. And this will all be fine. Absolutely fine. I promise you. There we go. It's absolutely fine. And the nice queue line. One of those things. And then it is finished. Okay, you know what? I want a faster chain lift speed. 61 is a nice speed. Yeah, that's totally safe. Oh, nice bump. I like that. Did you get a new monitor? I think the chat in the lower left corner, well, it should be the lower right corner, is a bit smaller than usual. And the answer is yes. I have a 1080p monitor now. No, I had a 1080p. I have 1440p now. And it's been a bit of fiddling with settings. For example, I should be able to stream in full screen mode now without any issues. The problem is, if I set the right to full screen and I click on the other monitor, then the game minimizes. Because that's how Windows works. You got a good one? Well, go ahead, because I could use one now. And there are ways around it, but I haven't had time to put those into place yet. So maybe for next stream we will have that. There's like a thing that will force it up with borderless windows and whatever. Borderless full screen or whatever. Stuff like that. Hypercoaster with a very high excitement rating. I mean, for that I could just put down this one. 7.7 will only be high actually, I think. Oh, you know what? If we put down Blue Hurricane. Okay, bark borders are just a suggestion. And we do it in continuous circuit mode. We make it do 2 laps. This will probably get a very high excitement rating. Go-karts but with horse cars. Well, I'm still waiting on the coaster type to build from Rainbow Phoenix, because they use the channel point reward. I'll be sure to tell that to the Bureau of Land Management. Yeah, borders are just an illusion. I mean, they are, kind of. But then everything is an illusion. Like pants. And the death. A reverse freefall with a 4D coaster train. Sure. Yeah, in the EU Schengen area. Well, the borders became quite real. With the corona restrictions. Not that I really had plans to go to the foreign nations. But they were quite real for a little bit. Okay, actually, this is boring. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this more interesting. First, we're gonna change it to... Well, you know what? To a multi-dim. Now we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go change it back to a launched freefall. Perfect. Then we're gonna make it to, where was it? Multi-dimension coaster trains. No, we don't need a minimum waiting time. Oh, it's not being launched. Okay, what if we change it to 1 car? Oh, I need to disable minimum vehicle things. There we go. 1 car, please. I don't know if it will work, but we can try. Okay, I do need to launch it a bit faster. Oh, wait, no. We're screwed. Is it because I accidentally put chain lift on everything? Yeah, it's because of the chain lift, isn't it? Okay, I need to rebuild this. Because it wasn't the chain lift. Multi-dimension. And then do that. This became real with Brexit for me. Honestly, I'm really interested what like the fallout and the status and the opinion and all that kind of stuff on Brexit will be in like 10 years. Will Britain be in the EU or the United Kingdom be in the EU again? Will Scotland be independent or will it become independent? Turn off chain lift. Hang on, hadn't I just done that? Why is it back on? Hang on. Did it back... Did it turn itself back on when I... Or did I do it by habit? Anyway, it's off now. And a little bit like that. Oh. That's better. Okay, I still need to launch it a little bit faster. 168. I think this will actually be fine. Nope, it won't. I thought it wouldn't get all the speed, but it does. Kaboom! Okay, how about 111? Okay, we can go a little bit faster. 130. It's impressive how well the Open RCT2 guys have managed to avoid the game crashing from your shenanigans. Honestly, I think the original would have done the same. It's just that Open RCT2 gives you an easy interface to do this stuff with. But I believe with trainers, you could already do this thing in the originals. Okay, hang on. The color right. What did we get? The pretzel coaster, all brownish colors like a baked pretzel. Alright. By the way, I'm also going to recolor... if you see a little flash... If you just saw a little flash, that means that I clicked back on the game on my other monitor. After having clicked on the Twitch stream manager. Which gives a little flash, at least on my screen. I'm not sure if it also... If you guys also get to see it. The water will never be brown though. Because I think I did see it when I did a little test. But oh well. You didn't see a flash. Good. Okay, I'm going to recolor this one. Ooh. Yeah, I do want it bright. Because I found the dark green to be a little bit... Well, invisible. Check the stats of the Hyper. Oh, good one. There we go. The yellow is much more visible. It can be brown, yeah, but then everything's screwed up. There we go, 825, very high. That's what you wanted. Also, it takes 4 minutes and 3 seconds. This ride will have the lowest throughput in the world. 408, that's like a merry-go-round level throughput. That's awful. A lift over the Lake of Death. Well, lifts don't generally go over things. I mean, I can try to make a lift go horizontal. Like, what if I... Ooh, this is not a bad idea. Hang on, I use this. And we do that. Okay, I'll make it a too long station. Now we'll do that. And we'll put that there. And that there. And then we'll do a lift cabin. There we go. That totally works. That doesn't look weird at all. Actually, why only one? That's a lot better. Oh, they're stuck now that we have more than one. Okay, that doesn't work. I think I need to keep it to 1. Which is fine, because it still has a very high throughput. Hang on, 11? I said 90. It's not keeping up to my speed. Because it's a lift cabin. It does weird things. Can you change the vehicle of a lift to a merry-go-round? No, that's not possible. I should save this, by the way. Oh. It just went off the end. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. What shall I call this? Build park with suggestions. June 2022. Like, if I put normal, like, chairlift cars, then it's gonna do the 90 km/h thing. I don't know why it's waiting, though. Like, why are you waiting? There's nothing to wait for. Like, if I load it in, it goes very quickly for... Oh, there it goes. Now it works. Oh yeah, I still thought it crashed, you're right. And I accidentally reset it now. So now it works fine. Can you replace the swans on the boat hire with cars from the Wild Mouse coaster and erase the water? I have a much better idea. I think I know what you want. You want mouses on land. You can do that much more easily. Although actually, because if you just do this and put it in boat hire mode, no, it won't work. What you want is mouses free roaming on land. That's not possible. That will be all kinds of screwed up. Open the lift, a good one. You know what? It's a chairlift, but now it's a lift. Oh. Now it's a lift. There we go. What I can do is what I had the Virginia reel for. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, what I can do is do this. Then go like that. You know what? I'll disable this cheat because it's annoying sometimes. And then... Actually, no, I need to use only tiny turns. We'll go like that. Oh, guests have drowned. What a bother. Oh no. Guests have drowned. What a disaster. Let's see. And like that. And like that. And then we'll do this. We'll make it a boat hire. Actually, we could also just make it a 3D cinema. With no exit and no entrance. Let's see. None. Then we'll do... Alright, we first need to go to... That. Then we need to go... Oh my god. Mouse... Cars. No, not those. Ah, much better. Then we'll go to that. Then we'll open it. Oh. They're acting weird. What if I test one? Oh, they're all going. Well, it looks funny. So, good enough? Oh, I still forgot. I need to put it into boat hire mode. Maybe that will... No, it will still act weird. How many guests has the Maze of Death? It's not the Maze of Death, it's a death maze. And where is it? Right there. it has claimed the lives of 1,260 guests. This thing has claimed the life of 30 guests. Is it going faster? I think it's going faster so far. No, 384 per hour and 1400 per hour. It's not going faster. It's in 3D cinema mode and it has mouse cars. Call it Mouse Tales IRL. I don't know Mouse Tales, but I have heard of it. Oh, look at that. They're not all going at once. Mouse Tales IRL. There you go. What about the chairlift that is literally a one station with an exit and entrance and no track? And 922 km per hour speed. I don't think that speed will do much. Like, let's see. Oh, actually. Oh, okay. How did that happen? Oh, it's the timing I was talking about. They crashed into each other. Ha, nice. Let's see, if it goes immediately. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Yeah. That's how it happened. So, to prevent it from crashing, we need... like, 5 seconds will be enough. Like, if we... let's see. The shortest waiting time possible, because no guests boarding and stuff. Will it be fine? It will be fine. Good. Nice. Let's get back to this one. So yeah, entrance there. Exit there. They're not obscuring the view, because they're invisible. And yeah, we can't do it station to station mode. But we can do continuous circuit mode. Or... launched mode. Whatever that will be. Mine works on station to station. Oh, will it now? I thought it wouldn't work. Oh, it does work. Lol. Oh, now the launched free Volker. Oh, it went too fast. Okay, I need to just make it go slightly less fast then. Yeah, this is quite extreme. It might also take... will it ever stop? Will this stop? Or will it just go on for a very large number of laps and eventually stop? It won't stop. Well, hang on. Then I need to make it wait for full load. Because someone needs to be on there. Otherwise it's not fun. There we go, 2 guests are on it. Now they are having fun. That's lovely. Guests are complaining about the length of your queue lines. Hang on, which ride has the longest queue length? Queue time. 13 minutes. I mean, it's not that long actually. I still think that one comes up a little bit often. True bonding is when you break all the laws of physics with your BFF. I do that all the time. Like, I go in and out of space-time, I bend gravity to the moon and back. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Have you ever made a park with a single one-dimensional wrapping path? You mean like if I just built a path like this all around, you know, basically like the park fence? Sort of. I mean, you start with one on Lucky Lake. Speed of light go-karts. Yeah, why not? Let's see if I can repeat what I did in the video. Because that was an interesting one. Okay, I'll build it a bit smaller. And we'll go like this. To switch to a twister coaster. And we go up. And then, yeah, like that. And then we go down. And then we go like that. Also, I completely missed the geography question from 13 minutes ago. If you want to ask that again, serious Matty, if you're still here, then go ahead. My apologies. Okay, now I need to connect these two together. Which is not particularly difficult. Okay, I actually want this to have an exit and an entrance that we can see, because I like that. Then we just change it back to a go-karts, which we do here. There it is. Then we put it in, I don't know, continuous circuit mode will be fine. Actually, it won't be. We need to make it into launched mode. Where's launched mode? There we go. Powered launch without passing station. That doesn't matter. We're going to do disable vehicle limits. 3 cars per train. And then open. Hell yeah. I'm from the Black Forest, Germany. Were you there before? I was in Triberg, im Schwarzwald. About a month ago? Yeah, roughly a month ago. Okay, now I need to get the tile inspector out. Right ID 45. Right. Set mass 45. 65,535. You can hear them speed up. They're already going quite fast. And this is only the start. Triberg is 20 minutes away from you. Then I might have been in the village, because I've already, I've also been in quite a few villages around Triberg. We, did some little driving with the car and stuff. Okay, the sound has just overflowed. We can still make it go faster, obviously, if you remember the tricks from the video. Let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, the maximum speed we get now is 22.99. Okay, now we will go to show console again. And right, set mass 10,000. They should... Oh, I did that wrong. Mass 45, 10,000. Yeah, they speed up. Right, set mass 45, 200. 25, 25. It's the same number we saw in the video. Right. Set mass. 10. That didn't do anything. Right. Oh no, I just did it wrong. Set mass 45, 10. There we go, now it starts fluctuating. Right, set mass 45, 2. Right. Set mass 45, 1. I keep messing it up. Honestly, I'm terrible at this. There we go. Now it behaves properly weird. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of flashing images. Just so that you're warned. Let's have a look at this. It doesn't actually... I thought it would stop every now and then. Oh, there it goes. Now it goes slow. What? What just happened? The images are done, by the way. The flashing images. What just... How did that happen? How? I have ran these in, you know, for the tests for the video that I did about it. I ran these for many minutes, possibly even hours. And it never went wrong. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'll just keep them at 2300 kilometers per hour so that they'll at least not crash. I don't think I've seen a go-kart actually crash. Oh, I have many times. Maybe it's because of the build, because I've seen this behave differently in different builds a little bit. Like, it's sometimes... I've seen it gotten stuck as well, like on the top. Maybe that's the problem? I don't know. Built a junior coaster with log flume boats. Alright. By the way, about the last image, I put flashing images in the title there as well. Because at the end I sped up a lot of footage, like quite a lot. Because that's timed to 128 gameplay speed, and I sped that up even like 6 or sometimes 10 times more. And I thought it was some mild flashing images and it might be useful. I'm not sure if it was actually necessary. Like, I'm not sure, because it was raining and that, you know, goes off and on really quickly. So I'm not sure if it was actually necessary to put that in the title, but I thought better safe than sorry. No one said anything about it. So I assume it was reasonable. I always appreciate the flashing image warnings. Better to warn for a mild one than to not warn at all. Yeah, when I did the merry-go-round, it keeps going faster and faster after a breakdown. When I did that video, I did not put flashing images in the title. I have now, but I did not do it when I released it. Because I just didn't think about it at all. Then people commented about it, so I added it. And that's why I did put it here now. Just to be sure. But that merry-go-round one was a lot worse. It also did quite terribly, the video. I loved it. But people in general didn't. And I understand why. Like, it's not my typical video. But I still liked it. That sped up ride with the 2 guests is still going. Oh yeah, and it will never stop. Like Mr. Brown here with the brown shirt, brown pants, brown balloon. Will be waiting until the end of time. And then some longer. I thought it was really interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the merry-go-round goes faster and faster? Or you mean the video I just did about the thing? The do nothing challenge. Because that one, the do nothing challenge, is doing fantastic. Yeah, people are loving it and I'm loving it as well. That one's doing great. Oh! Well, this is funny, I suppose. So, let's go with this. It will crash, I can guarantee. This will absolutely crash. 100%. Boom. Told you. What if we do this though? Let's keep it at 100. Because the game might crash with higher numbers of cars. And you know what? Also 100 trains. Let's save just in case it crashes. That's a hell of a freeze frame. Because it's currently loading in all the trains. Takes a while. Takes a long while. It's not crashed yet. It's just taking... There we go. Oh, this looks amazing. This is not the log flume. But I might do this later because I kind of want to keep this. Yeah, I'll build another junior coaster actually with log flume things. This is lovely. This is so trippy. I won't need to queue anymore. This thing has a capacity of... Let's see, 200... Yeah, 20,000 guests. 200 guests per train, 100 trains. I wonder if it will eventually crash. Because when I used to do this, before, you know, you also have more trains than fit on the track so they start to merge. Eventually, they would like go through each other and still crash at some point. So I wonder if that will still happen. Or not. I don't know. But it will be interesting. But first I'm going to do the actual junior coaster with log flumes. You know, we can do that on the other side. In the meantime, guests keep drowning, which is lovely. I do love the good sound of a guest struggling for air, slowly giving up their life force. I'm like a dementor sucking it out of them, and it fulfills me with such joy. I find it so erotic. What's happening in this park? Good question. Just imagine we have 20k guests in the park and they're all in one coaster. That would be the dream. Alright, we're gonna put log flume trains on this thing. Well, trains, boats. Well, logs, I suppose. Let's see, logs. Logs. Okay, let's make this. Let's do 2 trains of 15 cars. Because why not? That's my motto. Honestly, that should be a motto for a lot more people. Why not? Like, if you want to do crazy stuff, just, why not? Just try it, you know. Not if it's dangerous. But just try stuff. Let's make this a little bit more of an interesting color. Red. And white. And green. Check on the dueling toilets. Which one has had more customers? Let's see. Ice Dragon has had 515. They should be equal. Fire dragons, 447. Okay, that's not entirely equal, but it's mostly equal. It's like close enough, I suppose. This is like the Christmas boat, Christmas log flume. By the way, do you notice the splash at the front when it's on a track piece that can cause splashes? It's because it thinks it's a log flume, and this proves, which is interesting, that the splashes are caused by the log flume trains. It's not the log flume track; it's the logs themselves, the boats, that cause the splashes. Because the logs on the junior coaster still give them. It's not the water, it's the graphics that come with the cars, the trains, the boats. And this proves that, and I find that interesting. Build an island in the middle with only benches, then put bench guy on there. Oh, I know a good one. And bench girl. We can put it right next to the exit, so that guests will almost fall onto it, but just about miss it. That way, bench girl and bench guy have something to look at. There we go. This is bench girl. And this will be bench guy. Now, I didn't look at their names to make sure that they're male and female names, but it doesn't matter. Because if they're the wrong gender, they'll just transition. That's the thing. There we go. You have a nice view. I love how guests are still going on this, by the way. Just, it kills a lot of guests. Everyone who goes on it dies. No problem. We keep going on it because life. They're all depressed. If they let them drown, all their debts are on them. That's actually an interesting legal question. Because it differs per country and also on the situation it depends. If you see someone drowning, are you obliged to help? I don't know how it is in the Netherlands actually. I don't think you are obliged to help. But that might depend on the situation as well. Like, if someone's drowning in the middle of an icy lake, you're obviously not obliged to help because you're putting yourself in danger. But if someone is drowning in the bathtub, and you're not saving them, you wouldn't really be in danger. So then, I suppose making it illegal would make sense. This thing still hasn't crashed. I mean, it's not going at a terrible speed. They're all departing station because they're all too long. Oh no, we got actually stats. We did get stats. Although, we will never get stats. I need to close this thing. Because this thing is blocking the stats for all the other rides. And so is the go-karts actually. There we go, we suddenly got stats. Oh, I forgot to increase the weight again. I have the hiccups. Right. Set mass. 45. 65,535. There we go. Poop Guy is still waiting for the chairlift, even though it's closed now. The one that's already sort of having the entrance, which Poop Guy is. Why am I calling him Poop Guy? Well, whatever. They will stay in the entrance until you double close it, because they're actually, according to the game, already on the ride. Are there actually guests on this? Yes, there are 27 customers on the ride. Can we spot them? Well, yes, there are two right there. We can see them. Oh, and I saw a few here as well. Yeah, I see two there. Well, sort of, half. They're slightly moving around a bit. Yeah, there's two there. Nice. Yeah, some more there. This is great. We see 4 heads there. And some guests are boarding in a very weird location. What are the stats of that? 703. That's because of the train length. The longer the train, the higher the excitement. And we have 100 cars on the train. So we got a lot of excitement from that. And then we have 441 intensity and 3.08 nausea, which is, you know, normal junior coaster territory. Bring in a tram of people. Sure. There we go. Got a bit laggy, didn't it? Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Oh, that's great. The sound of capitalism. We just made 387k through the entrance. Look at our weekly profit. 300k a week. Oh my god, this thing is profiting so much. It's gonna get a lot of guests per hour. We've done this before. We did it last time with the guests per hour thing. But it's still fun. It will be fun every time. Although, oh, this was when I built the Giga Coaster and then deleted it again because that's wildly expensive. 1092. Oh, I clicked on the toilets. Info kiosk 17,000. That's more like it. I can do the toilets too, by the way. There we go. Toilet. Let's see which one gets more. Poop or pee. Yes, I am mature. I promise. Honestly, why does every time it go towards it? It's not just me, it's you guys. We are all people, well, almost all of us, are men between the age of 18 and 45. And we still make potty jokes. I mean, I suppose that's just what men do. Also, we're highly educated on average. You can hear the toilet sound. It's lovely. Oh, now Fire Dragons has more. Ice Dragon used to be in the lead. Actually, this should just be Fire Dragon. Interesting. Info Kiosk is now at 28,000 an hour. This toilet is at 40,000 an hour, 49,000 an hour. The Death Maze has claimed over 5,000 guests. It might just have, you know. I mean, they're going through it quite fast. Yeah, 6,000. Hang on. Did OpenRCT2 change the maze pathfinding algorithm? They used to never walk around like that in a death maze. They used to... No, wait. I'm on 0.4.0. Which is an old build. Because the new build wasn't loading. Huh. Because I noticed in Cody's video, but I believe in my video where I did the maze overview, you know, with the highest number of guests per hour and stuff, they didn't walk around. They just walked straight through. Or am I wrong and did they always do this? I don't know. I might just be wrong. I'll have to look at the video again. But that's a thing to check anyway. The junior's getting quite a lot of guests on it now. How many guests are on it? Only 500. That's not a lot yet. We can do much better, and we will do better, actually. Also, I'm gonna make it wait for full load. Because why not? Also, I want more guests. Okay, that's a lot of lag. That's a lot of lag. Drink some water. Alright. I can't move around with the right mouse button anymore. I need to use the arrows keys. Let's go to the entrance. This will be chunky. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's done. Well, we have 34,000 guests now. Nice. Oh my goodness. Someone said use explode. This might be loud. It is loud. It is quite loud. Wow. That was loud, and it's still going on. So I'm not going to zoom in yet. Okay, it's... No, still going on. Should be finished at some point. Although we will have a few guests that are selected that are on rides that will explode just over time. Like, there will be a few guests that are on this ride, which will get off like in an hour. I will not be streaming anymore in an hour anyway, but that, you know, you might download this park later, because I will upload the park when I upload the live stream. You might download it and then open it up, and in half an hour a guest will exit from this coaster, and then it will suddenly explode. It's always fun when I do that, use that cheat or plugin. Then I start recording, and then a guest gets off a ride and explodes. It's almost always accidental, but when it happens I often keep it in the video. And I always get a lot of comments about it. And the funny thing is, because I had it in the River Rapids video at the end. The funny thing is, I already have like at least 10 or 20 comments about it. And then there will be another comment and they'll be like, why is no one talking about this? And like, dude, everyone's talking about it. It's always funny. Yeah, Poop Guy survived because he's on a ride. He might as well explode if I double close it. We don't know. He might have been selected to explode. Yeah, Poop Guy is the guy in brown waiting for this ride which is already closed. What about Bench Guy? Oh, they might be dead. Nope, they're both still alive and they need to pee. Because I made every guest need to pee. And they don't have a toilet to relieve themselves on. I mean, there's plenty of water. And there's each other, so, you know, plenty of places. Who's drowning? Oh, a lot of these guests are on the from the chairlift. Also, it's funny that there's 2 paths in this maze which confuse guests. No, only one really. Like, only a very few guests are confused on those paths. But there's one path which is going to the right here, which a lot of guests do. That's quite interesting. Oh, there's not benches. Why did I forget the benches? There we go, that's much better. I don't know why I forget those, that's odd. Every ride is popular now as well. Like, if we sort by guests per hour, then the death maze is 13,000 an hour. It's killed 4,000 guests in total now. Junior coaster is 7,000 per hour because guests are just constantly streaming through. Try making a spinning wild mouse of just station and 2 large turns. A train almost exactly as long as the entire track. Wait. Oh, I think I know what you mean. So we'll do a station. And then that. Then I need to do that. No, 12 won't be long enough. Let's try that. Okay, not quite. 18, is that? Oh, that's perfect. Or is that not perfect because it will never depart? Station, small turn, large turn, small turn. Oh, you mean like that? I can do that. There we go. Then the train needs to be shorter, of course. Let's try 12. No, that's too long. Does it need to be able to depart? Otherwise 1 lap is also enough. Because if it can't depart, it will be forever... Like, it will never finish. Or will this finish? No, it will not, because it's forever departing station. So I will make it slightly shorter, otherwise it will never finish. And those never finishing rides we have plenty of already. Okay. Powered launch. And then launch speed up to the maximum. And wait for full load. And open up. This might still not... Hang on, let me quickly test. Okay, this does work. Good. Now, oh, it can't do more than 1 lap. Because it is spinning wild mouse. That's how that coaster works. I mean, I can change it to a looping coaster. Make it do more than 1 lap. But it still can't. Where's my... Hang on, where's my more than 1 laps option? Where's it gone? Like, it's a looping coaster. It should have it. It's without passing... Is that the problem? Oh yeah, obviously that's the problem. That makes total sense. Okay, back to a wild mouse. Where is it? Spinning wild mouse, isn't it? Yes. Okay, yeah, it does work. Now it's waiting for full load. Which will take a while. But we might be able to speed it up a little. There we go. I'm gonna do that and that. And I'm gonna make all guests extra happy. So they'll all go on it as soon as possible. This is gonna be goofy. Oh, it is gonna be. I want to trap all the guests there. I don't think it's helping. Because the guests that want to go on it will go on it anyway. And the guests that don't want to go still are not going to go on it. We don't need to wait that long. Alright, I'll just remove these. And that one. I'll make this white. Because white not. We'll make these completely blue and yellow. Yeah, that looks nice. Isn't this park already goofy? No, it's Pluto. This thing has more than 2,000 guests on it at the moment. Nice. I want more of those. More guests. We need just a few more on this ride as well. We're almost there. Come on. 2 more isn't quite enough. I think we need either 2 or 4 more. I think 4. Like we're missing there and there. That's 1. Come on. Come on. It's not a very popular ride, is it? Maybe it does work if I do this. Well, we did get our 3 that we needed. Just make the ride free. It's already free. There it goes. Ooh, it's kind of going in and out. Nice. No, this will be going on for a while. The stats will be wonderful. I promise you. We saw this as well in the how fast can you go video as well. There you also sometimes saw the car skipping frames. Because of it just doesn't have enough time to like render on every position. So it does weird things. It's like music. How about what's it called? Ragtime. I think that fits it. Can't really hear it though. It's a bit overpowered by other stuff, I suppose. Let's do more music. This one can do rock style. First person view of that. No, you don't want that. Okay, let's see. I don't think this will be too flashing, but just in case. Flashing images. No, yeah, this will definitely be flashing. Not if I zoom out a bit, it's not as bad. That's what I had in mind. This is just shaking image. Yeah, this is like an earthquake. Now it's truly an earthquake. This is just the screen shaking around a bit. Nice. Ooh, I could simulate an earthquake in a video by doing this. Try the follow cam on the chairlift. I mean, that's just an even smaller. Yeah, that's also an earthquake. Is the go-kart working? Yes, it is. I've already followed this. Right when it was crashing. And that was also flashing images. But if we zoom out all the way. This might still be a bit flashy. Nah, it's just shaky. You know. This is an extreme earthquake. This is like Japan in 2011. There's a really good imagination of an earthquake. Well, the problem with an earthquake is that usually there's a little bit more than a bit of land, you know. There's an entire earth there. Here, the bit of land just shakes. And I imagine that violates quite a few laws of physics. Okay, how many guests has the maze drowned now? Drowned? Killed. 5,680. Not bad. Not bad. And how many guests does the junior coaster have on it? 2,700. It takes a while to fill up. But I think this is a nice place to end the stream. Because like I said, I am quite tired. But I wanted to stream for at least 2 hours. Because, you know, it is my job. But I think that will be it for today. And, yeah, I need to go to bed. What are the stats? We will not get to see... Oh, actually, it's already finished. Wow. That's quick. 0.79, 12.35, 8.30 with 37 laterals. Not bad. Alright, let's see who we can raid. But that's always fun. Is Brian still alive? He is. He's always fun to raid. So that's an easy choice. Okay, thank you very much for watching a very tired stream. I'll be happy to sleep in my own bed again. And I will see you on Wednesday. I wish you all a very good night. Oh, I missed a Prime sub, I think. Rotor Cowboy, if you're still here, thank you. And good night. Have fun at Brian's stream.